Hi. International school. Hello, hello. Evening. Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, urban exploration. Yo, Steroid, what's up? Sometimes you just gotta explore what's near and around you. There's fun in it. What? This house is a camper van, couple of cars. They're doing it. Missed yesterday's dev stream. Yeah, it wasn't that exciting anyway. Fell asleep. Yeah. Stone chips crunched. Yeah, that's a good sound. It's sunny, but it's actually kind of chilly as well today. So it's a pretty pleasant weather. Sleeping is probably less exciting. Here we go, a big bus. Where are you going, bus? Bus is turning right. What? I didn't realize that the big bus actually took that road. Okay. It's an ACMP stream. What does ACMP stand for? ACMP, huh? Trying to go through my brain cells. To see if I know that acronym or not. The moon is already out. The moon is right there, chat. I see it. Should we go this way? No, let's keep going straight. We always go that way. Is the Dutch Military Union or the Associated Chamber Music Players? No association with the military here. Bit of a sad situation. It would be nice to have some association with the military. I'm assuming it has something to do with music. Because I was playing some stuff from the radio station you shared, and then some other open source stuff and some podcasts. Yo, Wedgies, what's up? We are just chilling, per usual. I think she's a flat tire, I couldn't tell. All is good. Just got out of the portal because I was getting restless. We should take that path. I just saw some path over there. Yeah, the sun is out, it's not too hot, it's kind of nice. What the spot, chat? What the spot? We should have gone straight. Yeah, this is like a walking path. This just connects back here. Okay. Oh man, I thought it was a dog. It was just someone laughing. Poison oak, poison ivy. I don't know, maybe there is, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it's better to be careful, I guess. But one of the provinces close to me is the one with highest number of ticks. Obviously that's self-reported. So who knows? I've never been on this path before, chat. That's the reason I gotta do more rides like these. I used to do them more often, not so much so this year. But also this is like a walking path. That's maybe the reason I never found it. There's only one spot in NL with poison ivy. Where is that? Do you know? Do you know? Ooh, okay. What the hell? Alright, I could have made it, but if I don't hit these roots diagonally, I'm gonna fall. I think I know the spot. What the hell, chat? I think I've been to Bits and Bobs. Yo, Jenny. What's up in Friesland? Huh. Okay. I know the spot, chat. I thought I didn't know this. It's just that I didn't explore this area from that direction. Planted along a dike. Funny that Twitch allowed you to ride dike this time around. It basically I rejected it before. Yo, Chad, check it out. You want to check out a tiny lamb? Let's look at the tiny lamb. It's bopping. It's bopping and drinking milk. It asked you if you were sure to post it. Where's the tiny lamb? Hello, lamb. Yeah, those tiny ones are just always bopping around. Oh yeah, the Twitch comments need a context. Boop, boop, boop. We got kids playing football / soccer. Yeah, the this house is this house's roof is all photovoltaic cells. They are converting all of that fire into electrons. Alright, we're back on this path again. Deja vu. I'm paying for sending it back. Yeah, I'm not quite sure of all like what the process is and like what that entails. But I remember one of the guys I know who has it installed on his roof show me the app and stuff. Apparently he had a good year 2 summers ago. If you don't use the power yourself, nothing much to be made by sending it back to the grid. Yeah, I think he told me it covered that specific summer. Apparently it covered the whole house's needs. It's like a single family home with 2 kids. I think someone's walking. Or was it just the road? Okay, that was just the road. Tamatori. Got a nursery. ceramics. Someone at this house makes some ceramic stuff. First, you got money for delivering to the grids and panels, and they're going to change. And the power company started charging money, so everything got fucked. Yeah. What the hell? It's like one of those things, you know, wherein you provide like a software service for free initially, and then you start charging people for the same features. And people get super mad. They're like, what the fuck? I saw some lady streaming on Twitch. I think she's like riding from wherever. I don't know. I think she's Canadian or whatever. I'm not quite sure. She's riding to Rotterdam for the TwitchCon. Sarah, okay. Oh, kind of missed it. Don't know if I got the angle right. But she usually has some kind of problem. Yeah, comes with the streaming territory, I suppose. I got the angle right. Arrow! Don't have my helmet on, so a bit something. I know, right? Just zoom in. 45 kilograms, a loaded bike. Dang. I thought my setup's so heavy. But yeah, I guess if you're doing like a long tour, that's to be expected, I suppose. I don't know. I've never really done a super long tour. Check it out, chat. The good old sound of gravel. That's ultra heavy bikepacking. Yeah. Whatever floats one's boat. Gravel life. All right, this is the right side is all pretty sandy stuff, which we did the last couple of streams. So we're just gonna turn left and hopefully get out of here. I don't want to keep doing the same stuff. I forgot that this is where this ended up. Yeah, some sandy parts over here are pretty sandy, but this way it kind of mellows out. The other way it's a sand soup. Grave life is no life. Want me to buy a fat bike. I'm trying to sell the bikes. This is not the time to buy any new stuff. I don't know what's out here, chat. I don't want to brake, but I keep braking. Okay, let's just go through it. Hopefully I'm not again going through, I don't know where I'm going, chat. What the hell, chat? Did we end up in more sand? Okay. No turning back now. Come on. All right, chat. I'm just gonna walk. In my defense, I know I can make it through, but I'm not gonna do it. Check out these flowers, chat. Yo, DJ. Yeah, it's a bit sandy. You see the purple, chat? Got a runner. Alright. Alright. You get shocked when you leave the trail. Oh yeah. Weren't we here just a few streams ago, chat? What the hell? Alright, I'm gonna walk until the end of this thing and then get on the bike again. Yeah, I think we were here a couple of days ago. Okay, let's just keep walking a few more steps. What the hell, chat? There's a horse. This sun on a loaded bike would be fun. But also it's good training. The horse is like, what the hell is going on? It's a drift zone. All right. Let's go, bike. Saved some energy there. Chat, you won't believe it, chat. From the other side. This guy's watching over the field. What's up, horse? Okay. Thanks for the follow, G. Oi. Yeah, it was just me riding to the sandpit for the last 1 week. Instead of flag, they put an elephant on. Yeah. That's their mascot. Onen. Onen. There's a swing here. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Lots of flowering plants. All these camper vans are out. What this? Oh, it says Eigenway. Okay. Hopefully this opens up to something. Looks like not. Ah, it does connect to the road there. That's what I thought. Goes to a public feed spot. Yo, pigeon. Boop, boop, boop. Mostly Apple platform, so iOS, macOS, watchOS, and also like server-side stuff, but nothing crazy. But everything with Swift. That's what I do, or at least that's what I've been doing for the past couple of years. The whole shebang, not just the UI. Whatever needs to be done. But most of like the production apps you see, those teams tend to have like a separate backend, which is not in Swift, which is the language that's used for these native apps. They tend to have their own backend and a more mature language for the backend. But yeah. But yeah, if someone else is giving you any form of data, then it's just consuming it in one form or the other. And then communicating accordingly. for specialized. Yeah, there's like lots of those stuff I see, but the issue with most of the ones based in the US is like you're competing with the locals, you're competing with the people who already have a residence permit, which is called the H-1B in the US. It's odds are not in your favor if you're not in the country, unless you're some kind of wizard, in which case you probably wouldn't even be applying for those kind of stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye out, but been mostly working on my stuff. We'll see how things go. But I appreciate it. I appreciate you looking out for me. Yo, Jay, what's up? Hell yeah! What is up? The sky is up. What the hell is going on the telly? The sky is blue, birds are chirping, we're all alive. Let's go! Everything is over. Yeah. Yeah, the week after we're gonna go towards the center of the country, chat. We're doing an event. We're doing a breve. We're doing a breve. It's got a bunch of rules and stuff, but I've made up my mind. I'm just gonna ride. Have fun, focus on providing a stellar stream It's gonna be good. But we're gonna go there like a day before at least, because it's a bit far away from the base station. So yeah, it's gonna be a bike packing session. Nothing crazy, just an overnighter. I still gotta chalk up the route, because it's a make your own route between the two, between the start and destination kind of thing. So it should be fun. Randonneuring. Yeah. There are even prizes for it. Because the prizes are being sponsored by Albion and Old Man Mountain Racks. Randonneuring. What? That's a cool looking garden. No idea where we're going, chat. Let's go left here. Yeah, going nowhere. Going nowhere but forward. Lots of construction stuff going on. Let's see what they're building. You wanna see what they're up to, chat? I spot an elephant. What's with elephants today, chat? Construction zone. And there's an elephant. What's with all the elephants? Didn't know the Dutch were crazy about elephants. Oi! He's confused. Just like, why is she? Why is she hanging out of the construction zone? Maybe same company. Could be. Ready to go on the roof. But this one seemed like a heavy one made of stone or something. Couldn't quite tell. I took the elephant route. Looks like it. Chad, it's a bit crazy to see the moon while the sun is in full blast. I mean, the sun isn't on full blast, but you know what I mean. Check it out. Wait, where are we? See that, chat? There's the moon. Kind of crazy. Per usual, we got these culprits over here. Culprits of what? I don't know. That's me. I hope these guys don't start hissing at me. Leave me alone. Oh my god, all of them at once. Okay. Crazy. It's kind of hard to tell that they've got such large wings by looking at them. But obviously they do, because they're kind of chunky. Yeah, just everywhere. Right. Right. Should we get here? That looks kind of boring over there. It's just a straight road. Chat. Check out the swan chat. I'm gonna be a bit away from them. Give them some. Can't spot it, can you? There it is. Doing his thing. There's another one there. Behind, you can't spot it. But let them do their thing. Let us do our thing. Oi. Hoi. Hoi, hoi. Marshlands. Hey, these geese have got a bunch of kids. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. And a dozen over there. So many of them. Ah, yeah, I looped it. I looped it just recently. I am just like not on the ideal combo because I was running a super low one at the back. with the larger chain ring up front. Something is rubbing there. Jumping into a meeting, still working. All right, all right. Is this gonna connect somewhere? Or do we have to just go back all the way? There it is. Oi. Why did they have this chat? And they have locked it as well. Okay. It's been a while. I've been out here, chat. The chain should sound a bit better now, because I did a bit of cleaning maybe a week ago and re-lubed it. But who knows? Who the hell knows? Sounds okay now. Yeah. Oh. Oh, we're out here. Is this self-service? How does this thing work? I don't know how this thing works, chat. How does this thing work, chat? I don't know. I don't know, chat. Okay, start. All right, the self-service. I hit the button, chat. I hit this button and we're going. We're going, chat. Going on to the other end. Okay, should I hit the stop button as well? Or is it gonna auto stop? I don't know. Oh, I had to hit the stop button. Now what? Is it not gonna open? Yeah, there's an emergency stop. I hit it, but it's not opening now. What the hell, chat? Now what? I forgot to hit the button. Is it a bit too late? Is it supposed to hit the dock? I think so. Okay, I'm gonna start this thing again. I don't know, it's not opening, so maybe it needs to hit the dock. Yeah, it auto stops. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I hit the start again. And then, wait, let's get the rower. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, so the thing needs to, I stopped it like right before it hit the dock. Apparently, that's not how it works. And tape up the stop button. Yeah, I mean, if someone, yeah, I could do that, but I wonder if there are like other controls anywhere. Wait. Oh, this is a camping area. Everyone has put up tents and... Should we go explore, chat? Let's just see what everyone's up to. They got their camper van. There's a water unit there. The designer of the thing probably thought of that too. I think there's a beach somewhere here, if I remember properly. I don't know. trampoline. The last time I was at a campsite in Amsterdam, like in the center somewhere. The guy at the reception recognized me from one of the YouTube videos or something, I guess. And then he came up to me and was like, "Do you make videos?" I was like, "Yeah." I was surprised. Yeah, it's like half a minute of fame. What's out here? What's out here, chat? YouTuber famous. Yeah. YouTuber. Are you a YouTuber? Oh, there's a trail out here. What? Okay, I don't know what kind of trail this is. Seems pretty mellow, but we'll see. What? This has like a brown symbol. What kind of trail has a brown symbol, chat? Kind of weird. Feet spot. Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Feet spot trail. Guess so. Guess so, chat. Guess they're just like markers. Yeah, there it is. There's the beach. That's just a parking lot. Yeah, the area with these blooming stuff, it always smells nice. Right or left? Left. It's called Bodega Beach. Bodega Beach. Boo, boo, boo. There's another walking path here, but there are some doggos. Oh, it's a feed spot. It's a feed spot. think the dogs are coming. Hi. Little square mushrooms have rods on them. Oh, yeah, I hear the woodpecker. Let's see what's out here for a second. It's definitely a mushy stuff out here. What? Why is this so soft? Wonder what's beneath it. Okay, it's part of the trail. Have I been here before? Stuff looks kinda familiar. Signal is reasonably well. Keeping up kinda okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I thought of going around, and then I was like, I just have enough time to just do it. And I just did that. It's like, what else? Okay, let's see what's out here. There's a bunch of shit. I don't want to go. I don't want to get shit on the tires. How was there a bunch of shit here, chat? I don't think horses are walking, but that was a fair amount of shit. I hope it wasn't human shit. Didn't look like it. Probably a bear. Yeah, right. We're back here. We know the spot. We were just here the other day, chat. This is how this connects. Oh. Oh. Revelation. Elephant, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I think the last time I was in Elephant Land, that was in like some remote village in the south of India. Not in my home state, but some other state. And there were like warnings that the elephants are gonna rage, and sometimes you hear gunshots. Like people just fire them so that they can scare the elephants away or whatever. So it's like venturing out alone is a bit of a headache because you don't have like SOS services or whatever. I'm not even sure if there is one in India. I mean, I'm like maybe some kind of NGOs are running it, but I don't think there's any government initiated stuff. Different sized problems. Yeah, once they told me that, I was like, all right, I'm not going anywhere. Just gonna chill out. Yeah, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's like scared shitless. Yeah. Right. Yeah, and like India has some, like, obviously has dense forests and wild animals out there. There's got northeast is pretty lush, so you got the east and the northeast. You got some leopards and the Bengal tiger. You got the cobra. It's crazy. And you got the lions out west. I've never seen any of them in real life, but I've seen a couple of deer where I live. That's about it. But yeah, the last time I was in like the northeast, the local guy over there, he told me that he saw a leopard once. I was like, is it common? Like, is it known to be here? He's like, yeah, there are like 2 of them somewhere here. I was like, what the hell? And then on the way back after a ride, we heard something in the woods. We were like, what the hell? Neither of us were equipped to do anything there. Alright. Alright. So I kept looking back, riding, kept looking back, riding. But the most that happened was northeast, you have fluffy dogs. Those northeastern fluffy dogs have a different look to them compared to the other Indian skinny rabbit looking ones. Bunch of them chased me. I was like, I don't want to get bit by a dog here. But I kept shouting, the dog kept shouting, I kept shouting, all while I was riding, obviously. And I didn't have my camera on at that point. I thought I did, but when I looked at the footage, there was no footage. But yeah, it was something. And the trails are kind of gnarly because there's no upkeep. It's just the guys riding there who do a bit of it. But he told me that he does a lot of like urban stairs and stuff like that. So yeah. Oh yeah, he was telling me about the mountain bike culture, because the mountain bike culture in India is mostly up in the northeast, in some parts of the north, because it's essentially a gateway for people who have chosen another route apart from education to get out of the shithole. And he was telling me it's mostly up in Nepal, the current MTB culture. It's a crossover, but it's all mostly, I think, downhill stuff and some enduro. Big wild boars in the forest in Hungary and some deer. Yeah, boars are kind of scary though, no? They got a scary looking face. They just crashed. Yeah, they just brute force through everything. They don't have good eyesight. Ah, makes sense. Wait. He don't wanna say hi. Alright. But yeah, when we rode to a bunch of trails that we had to ride through, shitload of traffic and pollution and people who don't give a fuck. They'll just walk wherever. But yeah, fortunately we didn't have to deal with any super scary wildlife. But I've seen watched some mountain bike documentaries in those areas in the northeast where it's super hilly. Most of them, obviously, you'll go to a nice hotel where you don't have to deal with stuff, and then you'll get driven to the trail directly. Yeah. Yeah, and Darjeeling has just still the old train from the East India Company days. I don't know how the thing is still running. It's still a tourist attraction, but it's fucking disgusting. I mean, it's fun to look at it as a first-time spectator, but who knows? Final Destination style, you never know when it's gonna break down. You're just gonna be killed. I don't know, maybe you won't be because it goes so. You'll be killed due to like a human stampede rather than the train derailing because it's super slow. Yeah, I haven't been on an Indian train in so long, but yeah, classic. It's more of a thing like out in some no-name village. Not so much a thing if you're going from city A to city B in another state. But yeah, they don't. I mean, it's like the basis of all of this is the value of human life is close to zero when you have such a large population. That's the reason, look at the Chinese factory workers. It's the same story. You dead? All right, next. It doesn't matter. Yay, West. Hey, hey. The usual banter. Nothing out of the ordinary. We're just heading back to the city now. Don't quit. Nah, you were at the point wherein it had a natural end. Yeah. You don't like running into wild animals, yeah. Scary stuff. Yo, Havens. What is up? No, I've got the 4, not the 5. When I hooked it up with at least a couple of months ago, Moblin had issues with 5. I think they're resolved now, because I think Veggies is running an Osmo 5, Osmo Action 5. But yeah, I've got the 4. You're gonna try the 5? Yeah. Try it out. Check it out. Yeah, I mean the DJI have like surpassed GoPro. No one's getting a GoPro these days. DJI is killing it, at least for streaming. Yeah, GoPro has a bunch of issues. It worked kind of fine when I ran out of like Billabong and an HDMI cable, but it was a fucking nightmare. It had plenty of issues, but there were also other hardware issues, so who knows. Yeah, kinda. Don't know yet. That's kind of the situation. So gotta figure things out. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we'll see. How much would one need to save to retire to India? Well, it depends on which part of India, as with any other country. But I don't know. It depends on one's lifestyle, it depends on the area. It's kind of hard to say. I don't know, frankly. But I guess like you can get away with very little if you're coming with a currency of higher value, but you can't expect the basic stuff you would have access to at the same price point. No, you didn't ask that specific question, but yeah, it's hard to give you a number. But yeah, I mean, if you wanna live quote unquote comfortably, whatever that means, it depends on what that means for you. then I guess you can get away with like $1,000 a month. But that obviously means using it judiciously. I'm not talking about, yeah. But again, that depends on the area you live in. Because some places are pretty dang expensive. I'm building a ship there. But I would say that relatively, like percentage wise, nothing is like cheap, obviously, because for the general population things have gotten pretty dang expensive. But you know, if you were to be like, all right, in the US it's my food is costing me X% of my monetary funds per year, then it's probably gonna be X by 2 rather than X, if that makes any sense. So it's not relative to the normalized value, it's just that some items are percentage wise different. I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah. You back? Veggies, you're running an Osmo Action 5, yeah? Havens is looking to get one for his streaming setup. I'm running a 4. Yeah, so I thought the color depth is so much better. Sweet. Yeah, I was just saying that DJI has surpassed GoPro. GoPro is just being kind of shit. I mean, yeah, for streaming, it's not even a battle. 350. Yeah, things are always a bit more expensive out here. It's probably, I don't know. I haven't looked at the price. Software, hardware, and yeah, agree. So many sheep, so many tiny lambs. They're ready for summer. They've gotten rid of their fluffy stuff. Commercial drone pilot. Sick. DJI stuff. That's sweet. Do you own a bunch of drones? Camera gimbals too. Sweet. Yeah, I've got the old Pocket. It keeps discharging like crazy. It lasts like for a couple of shots. I think it was like second Pocket or something, with a gimbal built in. But I don't really use that much on the bike. Used to have 4. Drone too much anymore. Legal stuff, yeah. Couple of photos of the yeah. I mean, you would think that people, like most people by now, would know that there are laws around flying a drone, but looks like not. It's an aviation license. Huh. It's not on drones. That's why you just fly kites. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I thought about it once to get a tiny DJI, but yeah. If I'm living like out in the countryside or whatever, I probably would have gotten it. And also don't want to, like, my main thing with cameras is I just want to get the thing I want to get. I don't want to like mess around too much. I just want to set my settings and get the shot while on the move, and then most of like the fun creative outlet thing happens during the edit anyway for me. So but I respect the whole trying to get super beautiful shots, but that's just not my thing. Hey. Getting a ticket for 30K. Bloody hell. Crazy. Yeah, I would file for bankruptcy at that point. It's like, I can't pay this shit. Just gonna do, what do I need to do? You don't know. Yeah, I mean, you would think people would do their research before getting a drone. It's crazy. And obviously each location has its own set of laws. I guess if you have the financial resources to pay off fines, then go for it. Do whatever the hell. If you're charged, pay the fine. Dust off your hands. End of story. But who knows? But if it's criminal charges, that's a whole different ball game. This is the local government building, chat. To my left. It's kind of a cool looking one. There's still people doing kite aerial photography too, even with all the drones. Huh. You always have the old school people doing their thing. All of the different airspaces, now navigate around. Other active. Flying cross, like it's a ton. Yeah. Kite aerial photography. That's quite the niche. But I guess you can back it up. I mean, based on how you're telling the story, you can back it up with I don't know how crude the footage is gonna be, but I guess if it fits into the vibe, then that's pretty cool. Gotta get some food, chat. Gotta get some food. And then we'll turn on the portal. Oh yeah, the local go-to Chinese spot is closed until next week. Forgot about that. I gotta make my own food. I've been putting off filling up the pantry because of the unknowns. So I'm like delaying it, but yeah. Lots of runners today. The sun goes down, portal session 2 starts. But yeah. White Tesla. I haven't seen white Teslas around. Only seen mostly reds. That's another government building with UAV. Now, I don't know, how do you say it, the letter V? It's always a bit, I always forget. The Employment Agency Group. They're smoothing out this whole thing. They're putting in new bike racks over there. That's cool. All right, chat. We're back to the base station almost. Gonna do a bit of this and that. And then see you in the portal, hopefully. Hopefully I don't change my mind and don't stream. We're gonna stream. We gotta hit the button. Yeah. All right, chat. I'll see you in a bit in a different portal. Until then, peace out, chat.